Stop, your boiled potatoes are causing a massive blood sugar spike. 1 spoon of apple cider vinegar blocks starch enzymes and crushes the glycemic surge. This combo is a game changer. Fresh Fuel Guide is unlocking the perfect synergy between boiled potatoes and apple cider vinegar to supercharge your health. Let's dive in. Number 1. Lower glycemic response and slow starch absorption. Boiled potatoes can raise blood sugar faster than most people expect. When eaten on their own, the starch is rapidly broken down into glucose, leading to a noticeable rise in post-meal blood sugar. This is why energy can spike quickly and then drop just as fast. But when you add apple cider vinegar, the response begins to shift interestingly. The key lies in acetic acid, the main active compound in vinegar. Research suggests that acetic acid may slow starch digestion and influence gastric emptying rate. When digestion slows, glucose enters the bloodstream more gradually instead of all at once. This creates an important shift. Instead of a sharp spike, the body responds more stably. You're still absorbing energy from the potatoes, but it's released more evenly rather than in a rapid surge. Some small clinical studies have observed that adding vinegar to a carbohydrate-rich meal may reduce post-meal glucose levels, particularly in individuals with lower insulin sensitivity. What's important here is that the mechanism doesn't block absorption, it simply slows the entire digestive process. In simple terms, you're not changing the food itself, you're changing how your body responds to it. That said, it's important to stay realistic. Apple cider vinegar doesn't turn potatoes into a low-carb food, and it doesn't eliminate the blood sugar response. It simply reduces the speed and magnitude of that rise, a small but meaningful adjustment. And small adjustments, when repeated consistently, can lead to significant changes over time. And if you think this is only about blood sugar, next, we'll look at how this combination may help your body handle insulin more efficiently. Number 2. Support improved insulin sensitivity. Lowering post-meal blood sugar is only part of the picture. What matters more is how your body handles that glucose, and that's where insulin comes in. After a carbohydrate-rich meal like potatoes, your body releases insulin to move glucose from the bloodstream into your cells. But when this response is too strong or too frequent, cells can gradually become less responsive to insulin. That's when metabolic issues begin to develop. Adding apple cider vinegar may shift this response in a more balanced direction. Acetic acid has been studied for its effects on how the body handles glucose after meals. Some evidence suggests it may improve insulin response, particularly when consumed with carbohydrate-rich foods. When starch digestion slows, and glucose enters the bloodstream more gradually, the body doesn't need to respond with a large surge of insulin. Instead, the response becomes more controlled and efficient. This may involve several mechanisms, including increased glucose uptake in muscle tissue and changes in enzymes related to carbohydrate metabolism. The effect isn't something you immediately feel, it's a subtle adjustment in how your body processes food. In simple terms, this isn't just about lowering blood sugar, it's about helping your body use insulin more efficiently. This can be especially relevant if you experience energy crashes after carb-heavy meals or want to maintain more stable energy throughout the day. That said, it's important to stay realistic. Apple cider vinegar is not a substitute for medical care or overall dietary changes. It's a supportive factor, a small adjustment that can help improve metabolic efficiency. And when small adjustments are repeated consistently, they can lead to meaningful long-term changes. And if you think this is only about insulin, next, we'll explore how this combination can directly influence satiety and cravings. Number 3. Increase satiety and reduce cravings. Have you ever eaten a carb-heavy meal, only to feel hungry again within 1 to 2 hours? This isn't just about how much you eat, it's about how your body responds to glucose and insulin. When blood sugar rises quickly and then drops, hunger tends to return sooner. This is where apple cider vinegar may make a difference. Acetic acid has been studied for its ability to slow gastric emptying and stabilize post-meal glucose response. When food stays longer in the digestive system, satiety signals last longer, which may reduce the urge to snack after a meal. When combined with boiled potatoes, a food already known for high satiety, this effect may become more noticeable. Not because you eat less immediately, but because you feel less need to eat again shortly afterward. Some small studies suggest that adding vinegar to meals may be associated with increased satiety and reduced calorie intake in subsequent meals. In simple terms, you're not forcing yourself to eat less, your body begins to regulate hunger and fullness more effectively. Of course, satiety is influenced by many factors, including protein intake, fiber intake, sleep, and physical activity. Apple cider vinegar is only one part of that system. When these small adjustments are maintained consistently, they can lead to meaningful changes over time. If you think this benefit stops at appetite control, the next section will show how this combination may support more sustainable weight management. Number 4. Support sustainable weight management. Weight management rarely comes down to a single factor. It's the result of multiple biological processes working together, from how your body handles glucose and insulin to how it regulates hunger and fullness. When you eat boiled potatoes, the rapidly digested starch can lead to a spike in blood sugar and insulin, followed by a quicker return of hunger. This creates a cycle where you may end up eating more without realizing it. Adding apple cider vinegar begins to shift that response. Acetic acid doesn't directly burn fat, but it may influence underlying factors linked to weight regulation. By slowing starch digestion and stabilizing blood sugar, the body tends to avoid large insulin spikes, one of the signals associated with energy storage. At the same time, when fullness lasts longer, you're less likely to reach for additional food shortly after eating. This doesn't create immediate results, but over time, it may help reduce overall calorie intake more naturally. In other words, you're not forcing weight loss, you're reducing the biological signals that promote excess energy storage. Some small studies have suggested that vinegar intake may be associated with modest reductions in body weight or waist circumference, particularly when combined with a balanced diet. That said, it's important to stay grounded. No single food can drive significant weight loss without broader lifestyle changes. A more accurate way to see it is as a small but meaningful adjustment that supports metabolic efficiency over time. And when small adjustments are repeated consistently, they can lead to meaningful long-term change. And if you think weight management is the final benefit, next, we'll explore how this combination may support digestive health and your gut microbiome. Number 5. Supporting digestive health and the gut microbiome. Not all effects of food appear immediately in blood sugar levels. Some of the most important changes happen deeper in the body, within the digestive system and the gut microbiome. Potatoes, especially when cooked and then cooled slightly, can form resistant starch, a type of starch that is not fully digested in the small intestine. Instead, it travels to the large intestine, where it becomes a fuel source for beneficial gut bacteria. As these microbes grow, they produce short-chain fatty acids, which are associated with gut health, intestinal barrier function, and metabolic balance. Meanwhile, apple cider vinegar, rich in acetic acid, may influence the digestive environment in a different way. Some research suggests that organic acids can affect pH levels in the digestive tract and support the body's efficient processing of starches and other nutrients. When combined, boiled potatoes and apple cider vinegar may influence not only the body's glycemic response but also the gut microbiome. These changes may not produce an immediate sensation, but over time, they can contribute to greater digestive stability and metabolic balance. In simple terms, this pairing is not just about what you eat, it is also about how you support the ecosystem of microbes living inside your body. And when the gut microbiome is properly supported, many other systems in the body tend to function more efficiently. If you found this information helpful, subscribe now to keep discovering more science-based nutrition insights. And if you want to help someone improve their health, share this video with them today. But one important question remains. How should you combine boiled potatoes with apple cider vinegar to maximize benefits and avoid common mistakes? Let's break it down in the ultimate health hack. Now, don't be fooled. Adding apple cider vinegar doesn't mean you can ignore the massive carbohydrate load of boiled potatoes. But it does mean we can finally stop being victims of our own biology. A landmark study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that the acetic acid in vinegar isn't just a condiment, it's a metabolic tool. By slowing gastric emptying and inhibiting alpha amylase activity, it ensures that starch enters your bloodstream as a steady stream rather than a flood. And when you combine that with the power of resistant starch, you're essentially retrofitting your meal with a slow-release engine. When those potatoes cool, their molecular structure crystallizes into a form that resists digestion in the small intestine, then travels to your colon to feed your beneficial gut microbiome. You're not just managing blood sugar, you're nourishing your inner ecosystem. Of course, a word of caution for those with gastroparesis, a condition where the stomach empties too slowly, or severe acid reflux. Always consult your medical professional. But for the general population, the data is clear. This isn't a fad, it's evidence-based physiology. You have the power to change your health, one meal at a time. The science is there, the choice is yours. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you tried cooling your starches before? Or is this vinegar potato strategy new to your routine? Let's start a conversation in the comments below. Share your results, your questions, and your favorite ways to prep this duo. We'll be monitoring the discussion to provide more insights. This is Fresh Fuel Guide. Stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next study.